Good morning, students, and welcome to your English class. Today we are going to take up the topic pronouns. What are pronouns? Pronouns are words that replace a noun in a sentence. Let us look at the given example to understand the statement. The stapler disappeared from the desk. Alice wondered if the stapler had grown legs. The stapler is being repeated twice in this sentence, and let us see how the sentence will look if we replace it with a pronoun. The stapler disappeared from the desk. Alice wondered if it had grown legs. Now it over here is the pronoun which replaces the stapler. Why do we need pronouns? Pronouns are needed to avoid the repetition of nouns in a sentence. If they are used again and again in a sentence, it can make the sentence monotonous, complex, and can also lead to grammatical errors. Kinds of pronouns. Now this is a list of pronouns which we will be discussing in this video. Personal pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, possessive pronouns, interrogative pronouns, distributive pronouns, reflexive pronouns, emphatic pronouns, and relative pronouns. Personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are used in place of the names of people and things. They can also replace the subject in a sentence. Geeta and Sheila are intelligent girls. They will do well in the exam. Now, in the given example, they is the pronoun which is replacing Geeta and Sheila. Look at the given table. It is divided into three sections. The first section is for person, first person, second person, and third person. Let us look at the second section and discuss it. Subject pronouns, which are given in singular and plural. Now, I is the first person singular pronoun, singular subject pronoun, and its plural is we. You is the second person singular subject pronoun, and its plural is again you. He, she, it, they are third person singular subject pronouns, and their plural is they. Let us look at the other section. Object pronouns. Me is the first person singular object pronoun, and its plural is us. You is the second person singular object pronoun, and its plural is again you. Him, her, it, they are third person singular object pronouns, and the plural is them. Demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns indicate the specific person or thing being talked about in a sentence. They are this, that, these, and those. This is my house. I am pointing to a house and saying that not that, not anywhere else, but that house, the one I am pointing at. This is my house. That is my pen. These are my books. Give me those papers. Possessive pronouns. These kinds of pronouns show possession or belonging. They include mine, yours, his, hers, ours, yours, and theirs. Example: it was a good cake, but ours is better. This is his book. The book that is lying on the table is mine. Now, these pronouns, they show possession, that this particular object belongs to you, that it is your property. Like, this is his book. This book is his property. It belongs to him. Interrogative pronouns. They are used to make inquiries or ask questions. They include what, who, which, whose, whoever, and whatever. What did you do? Who is that girl? Which is your house? There is an empty seat. Whose is it? Distributive pronouns. These pronouns are used to refer to each member of a group. They are each, either, neither, and everyone. Each of these boys gets a prize. There is a group of boys, and each and every one of those boys will get a prize. Either of you can go to the market. neither of the accusations is true. Everyone is entitled to her opinion. Now we will discuss reflexive and emphatic pronouns together. Reflexive pronouns. This is used when the action of the subject turns back on the subject itself. We can also say that it tells us that the subject is also the object in the sentence. Removing it will change the meaning of the sentence as it will remove the object in the sentence. They are myself, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, oneself, itself, ourselves, and themselves. Now let us look at the explanation for emphatic pronouns. They are the same pronouns which are classified as reflexive pronouns, but they differ from them in usage. They emphasize the noun they refer to. Removing it will not affect the meaning of the sentence. Now let us look at the given example under reflexive pronouns. Richa bought herself a home. Richa is the subject and herself is the reflexive pronoun and also the object in the sentence. Who did Richa buy a home for? She bought the home for herself. Now if you remove herself from the sentence will become Richa bought a home. Now we do not know who Richa bought the home for. Hence it will change the meaning of the sentence. Thus, herself in this case is a reflexive pronoun. Let us look at the given example under emphatic pronouns. Richa herself bought a home. Now herself in this case is an emphatic pronoun because it is putting emphasis on the fact that Richa herself personally bought a home. With no one else, she personally on her own bought a home. Relative pronouns. They are nouns that refer to the noun mentioned before it. They are who, whose, whom, which, and that. This is the boy who helped me. Now, I am referring to a boy that helped me. Who helped me? This particular boy. So, who over here is putting emphasis on this boy who helped me. This is the friend in whose house I am staying. Examples of pronouns replacing nouns in a sentence. Now, I am discussing this because you will be doing exercises, and so I want you to be clear when you attempt certain exercises which is based on this. Robert is a firefighter. Robert drives a fire engine. Now Robert over here is being repeated twice. Let us see how it will be if we replace Robert with a pronoun. Robert is a firefighter. He drives a fire engine. Here he is the pronoun which replaces the noun Robert. The dog was barking because the dog was hungry. Now over here dog is being repeated twice in the sentence. The dog was barking because it was hungry. Now it is the pronoun over here which replaces dog. Now this is what I had to discuss in this topic. Thank you for watching. Please ask me if you have any other doubts.